What's up, everybody? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome back to the old subscribers. YouTube and I are not friends, and there are the videos that keep skipping because I just tried to do the air sign one and it skipped. Try to upload them with my video editor. It doesn't upload. It's been really fun and everything, but let's try the air signs again, shall we? Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. By the way, welcome to all the new people. You know what I'm saying? If you'd like a personal reading, check out the About section of my channel for the listing of the readings that I do. And then you make your payment via paypal.me/guided tarot. And then I send you your recorded video, usually within 24 hours. That's how she goes. So the bottom is the Five of Swords. Who we fighting with, Aquarius? Yourself? There's something to do with finding balance, taking a break maybe from someone that maybe in the past broke your heart. I just feel like you guys put a lot of time into something in the past and you ended up taking some losses. So now when it comes to relationships and those things, see how he's blindfolded and he's got like a, yeah, he's not. I feel like you are manifesting, your energy is really strong right now. PSA. You're going to be balancing out this energy in your life, but I also feel like there's some fear around being financially stable and balancing emotions and other people for whatever reason. Something is a part of destiny, but some things also have to go. And it's like kind of to that point where you have to make the decision to let these things go, or the universe is going to come in and wipe it out. And for a message or how this person feels about you, you have the Lover's card. So there's obviously a pretty strong connection here between you and another person. And it's almost like it makes you really happy. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you have the Four of Pentacles. Like you're kind of holding yourself back from it, or they are. But I feel like you guys have both been through a lot of shit. You know, the Nine of Wands is like, I am not gonna be fucking hurt again. Like you're not gonna get to me, you know? But at the same time, this connection's still here. But it's like you're not really opening up to it. What do they want you to know, or what should you know? You have the High Priestess, and then you have the Five of Swords with the Hermit. There's something that this person can see in you. This person could be, it's like a really spiritual connection, and it has, and I feel like the karmic lesson, it has to do with your childhood and kind of how you were raised by your mother. But I'm going to leave that alone for right now. It's like there's this new beginning here, but there's a lot of like mental conflict because of either past heartbreak or current heartbreak or whatever, but you're being really defensive. And in this picture, the wolves are like walking away. This is like you're fighting with yourself. No one's even really fighting with you. And like what you need to see is that there's something here that you need to kind of trust your intuition on. Someone knows fully about, I feel like you know about this connection too, or if you don't, this person can teach you some things that you're kind of, something about how you think about things and how things are processed, and kind of what you need to get rid of. It's kind of holding you back because there's definitely cycles that need to be closed out, and so that this can move forward into something new. But I feel like there's also some people in your life that have made you this way. There's a reason why you don't open up. There's a reason why you're focused on money. There's a reason why you don't really want anyone close to you, or this could be this other person. There's a reason why you're ready to fight. You know what I mean? But it's like, I just think that what you need to know is you're fighting with yourself. And maybe it's subconsciously, you know, maybe you're not aware of that. But then be mindful of what you're manifesting, because the energies that are being thrown around are pretty heavy. And I don't think that you're realizing the mental conflict that you're going through and what you're manifesting into your life is pretty fucking scary. And I don't think that you're trying to do that, but it's like, if you're trying to avoid it's like you need to let things go so that new things can come in, because I see things being equal between you and another person. I see you kind of getting the attention and stuff, or whatever the case may be, but I just think like this person can kind of help you out a little bit, and it's like this is part of your destiny, and maybe it's confusing for you guys, but there needs to be some kind of balance here. The best way forward, you have the Justice card, the Three of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. Figuring out what decision you're going to make about working with other people, what you're going to build on, and what you want to do about it. Do you want to do it on your own, or do you want to work with another person? You know, because I feel like there's someone who's kind of in your face, and that's like, there's something here where you kind of have to make this decision. It's like a part of you really doesn't want to be on your own, but a part of you also needs to learn how to work together with another person. And I feel like this could be this person or you, or a combination, and it's just like some old energy needs to be cleared here, because you can't really set the scales right and make a decision with someone who doesn't really see the issues that they have with themselves. And I feel like some of you guys are dealing with someone who they're the ones that have the mental issues, but they're like bringing it on themselves, and you know that, and you tried to help them, and it's like now it's getting to the point where you don't want to be alone. You don't want to feel alone. You know, you want someone who's going to be there, like on your team, in your corner. And I just feel like there is something you have to make a decision about, is like that you can either build on it or you don't. You know what I mean? Libra, what is the message? What do they want you to know in the best way forward? I got my Spellcasters Tarot deck in the mail today. Amazon, shout out. I love this deck. But the cards are like really fuzzy. The bottom is the Ten of Swords, Libra. There's a pretty painful ending here with the Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. It could be at a job. It could be something that you didn't really want to lose. I think that you kind of are trying to hold on to something, but there's still energy of like someone kind of walking away from this. And I just feel like now there's someone who's emotionally not invested in this anymore. Where you were kind of waiting for this connection to be here, but someone is kind of like walking away. And there's this new opportunity here, but it's going to be really unexpected. And I feel like someone is just trying to figure out how to not be left out. Someone is kind of coming on pretty strong, I think, about not being left. And there needs to be some balance here between emotions and thoughts, your thoughts and your emotions, because I do see the Three of Swords here with the Star card. So it could be an Aquarius. I just feel like there was something that you needed to learn here. There was, and then I see new energy coming in where you could be really happy, possibly with an air sign, or just having a new beginning with a soulmate energy with someone from your past. But I just feel like there's a lot of fighting, and there's a lot of other things that could be going on in this, and it's kind of time to make that decision, because a message or how this person feels is they're the Emperor. This is somebody who might keep you the Emperor is all about what he wants. He goes after his desires. Now he is a respected figure, but at the end of the day he does what he wants, and he won't be controlled, and he won't move. So I just feel like there's certain things that you either have to accept. It's like get in where you fit in if you want to be with this person type of thing, because I think that they genuinely do have feelings for you, but a part of them is really ice cold, and maybe you have more than one option as well. What do they want you to know? They kind of are spiritually connected to you or another person perhaps, but I just feel like this person is kind of keeping to themselves and trying to figure out what's going to make them happy And right now it's more about a fantasy and them being single is what it seems like, or maybe trying to figure out what they want to go in this, you know. But I do see a King of Swords and a King of Cups, so there could be more than one option for you and you need to make a decision. Maybe a Cancer. The best way forward is the Nine of Swords. So this someone is kind of like understands the why you think the way that you do about things, and they're kind of like here for you. And the Two of Wands, like there's someone here where there is a really strong connection, but it's like someone feels like they're carrying the weight of all this. And I feel like there's another offer on the table here where this person needs to make a decision about what they want, and it is going to lead to an ending for someone in this, and someone kind of getting a lot of attention, and maybe someone not really wanting to be single anymore, but there just needs to be some pretty radical changes in this connection, I feel like, before it can come together. But as far as knowing if this connection is real and if it's something that you should move towards, I think that it's here. But there's also an earth sign energy that's coming in really slow that you can't see. And I just feel like it's a friend of yours, someone you never really looked at in that way. Maybe you're the one that has the Emperor energy too, BTW. There's something that you're not seeing with heartbreak and balance and confidence and I think that someone has feelings for more than one person, whether that's you or someone you're dealing with, but I think that's coming to an end. Gemini, what is the message and how do they feel? Then you have, what do they want you to know? So the Ten of Swords kind of came in sideways. And what is the best way forward? The bottom is the Five of Wands. So a lot of fighting, a lot of drama, a lot of kind of keeping things close to your head or close to your chest and kind of fighting. There's a little bit of mental conflict about whether or not you want to be single or whether or not you want to go back to this King of Wands and work and kind of build on that. Someone's really stressed out. Someone wants this new beginning, but I just feel like you're kind of defensive to this because of how the anxiety and stuff of how it makes you feel. You're just really not sure what you want to do. You don't want your heart broken, obviously. But the message and how do they feel is the Ten of Swords in reverse is the new beginning after recovery, after a pretty painful ending in the past. But it's just like a new beginning without the fighting, and you know, you kind of blindly fighting with this person for whatever they did when they were single or whatever the case may be, because I just feel like it's kind of like mentally fucking you up and keeping you closed off, and I don't even think that's how you're trying to come off. It's like subconscious. What do they want you to know? The Queen of Cups, they care a lot about you. They definitely still love you. They think that you're a really good mom, but they also think that your anxiety and your thoughts is like messing with your confidence, and they want you to kind of go back to how you used to be when you had your confidence and you were this caring and loving person to them. The best way forward is the Nine of Wands. So keep your boundaries up with someone, because there could possibly be a party where someone is going to be left out. But then there is kind of someone offering this love to someone, but it's just like it might take a little while to be happy again. But I think that there's definitely movement to a happy ending, but someone's just not really saying how they feel. I do see this moving forward possibly with a Cancer or a Pisces, maybe a Libra. I think that there's definitely a connection here, but it's just like you guys have all these ideas and these thoughts, but there's really kind of like past energy that makes you be this way. But you do have the right boundaries up, so you don't have to be paranoid about letting people in. But maybe it is also time to make this call about what you want and what cycle needs to be ended, to jump into something new. I do see something being offered to you. I think that you want to be happy. You just don't want it to be one-sided, you know. Or maybe this other person, they don't know how you feel, but I think that you are able to make this decision, but maybe you have a desire to go in a different direction, or maybe you just don't know what you want to do. I think that there's a marriage here that you want to move towards or away from, you know. You're manifesting this in though, and I think that you want to do the right thing, and you know how to do that because you still have this connection here with this person, even though things kind of ended badly in the past, or there was an ending with another air sign. I just think that there's a situation here that needs to be resolved. Things need to be said out loud, and kind of action needs to be taken on both sides instead of keeping it to yourself. And balance is also key. Anyways, that's all I have for you guys. Have a good day.